Hey, yo, what's good, y'all? Welcome back, man, to the channel. If you're new, be sure to subscribe. You're missing out on all the tutorials and guides I'm posting for you guys. How to get VC badges, your jump shot, anything 2K related, I will be posting, so I can guarantee you do not want to be missing it. And this is pretty much the best dribble moves if you're using screens, or if you just want a left-right cheese in NBA 2K21. So this is how you do it. Okay, so there's not really just one method that is really overpowered. I'm just going to give you a bunch of really overpowered methods, and the best way to dribble is to just combine them and combo them together. That's pretty much how I learned to dribble. I would learn one move, and then I would learn another move, and then I would watch YouTubers play, and I'd be like, oh, they do this move into this move into this move, and then they shot the ball. So I would do that. I would try to copy that myself. So the first method is going to be the curry slide spam. The second method is going to be the crab dribble into a curry slide. And then the last method is going to be the explosive behind the back. As I said, if you want to spam those moves, that's good. I do that all the time. But the best way to do it is combo them together. So the curry slide spam, the mechanics is actually pretty simple. If you haven't already seen my video, be sure to check that out. You need Pro 2 size up escape package in order to do the curry slide in the first place. So make sure you have that equipped. And what you're going to want to do is, without touching anything, just flick and hold your right stick diagonally down to the left if the ball's in your right hand, and diagonally down to the right if the ball is in your left hand. Now, the problem that people have with spamming it is that if you do it the second time, it doesn't work. So you have to do a hesitation in between by flicking diagonally up towards your ball hand, and then you can just curry slide right out of your hesitation. So it should look something like this, and the mechanics of it is, if the ball's in your right hand, for example, you're going to want to flick diagonally down to the left, flick up with your right stick diagonally up to the left, and then hold diagonally down to the right with your right stick. Now you can just repeat that over and over and over again. There's a controller camera on the screen. You can slow it down yourself. So the next method is going to be the crab dribble into the curry slide. Now, this is actually really overpowered. It's pretty much just a better version of the momentum curry slide from last year that I used to spam all the time. It was very overpowered. So what you do is, if the ball's in your left hand, you hold diagonally up with your right stick, and then you hold diagonally down to the left with your right stick right after that. So it'll be diagonally up to the right and then diagonally down to the left with your right stick without touching R2, L2, or anything else pretty much. And then you can spam that. Now, you don't want to just do it again, just the same direction. So what you can do is you can do the crab, and then you can do it between the legs or the behind the back to the left. So go back to your left hand, then you curry slide to the right. It's very cool animation. You're just going to see this on the screen. I do this a lot. And a problem that a lot of people are having with dribbling is that your settings aren't correct. There was a viewer that commented on my video that they couldn't do the curry slide. I responded by saying, make sure that your pro stick orientation is on absolute and your pro stick function is on default. I used to have it on dribble moves, but I couldn't do the curry slide, and that's a major problem that a lot of people are having. If you want to put it on dribble moves, it's a little bit counterintuitive, but that's just how 2K is. So the last move is going to be the explosive behind the back. I already did cover it, but if you're trying to spam it, you might get weird animation, so I'm just going to help you right now. What you do is you flick diagonally down to your off-ball hand with your right stick, like you're going to do a curry slide, but you don't hold it. Instead, you just flick, and then flick your left stick diagonally up to the right. And then if you want to spam it the other way, you have to wait till your animation finishes. If you try to do it right when you see your guys start to do it, you're going to get like this weird between the legs animation. That's actually a pretty good move, but it's not the animation you want. So what you're going to want to do is, if the ball's in your left hand, flick diagonally down to the right, and then flick diagonally up to the right with your left stick. And then once the ball's in your right hand, flick diagonally down to the left with your right stick, and then flick diagonally up to the left with your left stick. So after you do that, that's pretty much how you do it. As I said, do not spam these moves. You guys are just going to want to do one move, then do another move, then do another move. And if you can master all three of these moves and find combos that use all three of these moves, I can guarantee you it's going to bring your game to the next level. That's pretty much what I do right now. I also use a spin back. I did a video on that. And those are pretty much like 90% of the moves that I use. I also do some other glitchy stuff. But that's pretty much all you guys need to do if you guys want to be pretty good meta dribblers in NBA 2K21. So, it's pretty much going to be it for the video. If you're new, be sure to subscribe. If you're not new, then also be sure to subscribe. If you haven't already, scroll down, like the video, comment any concerns or questions that you have down below, and I'm out. Peace.